over here too.
I don't know what we're doing.
See, I got this.
Yeah, but that's a delay.
Oh, I gotta refresh.
That's a 10-second delay. Oh, I see it now. 5, 4, 7.
All right, there. See.
Hey guys, guess what?
We're live now.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, I thought it was a countdown until we go live.
No, we're live.
Oh, we're live.
We're live. Hey y'all, guess what we did? We hijacked Elisa's Adventures and Cruisings, her channel.
That's right. Her channel was growing so fast and becoming so popular that we said, hey, we've got to go over and take that show from her.
That's right. So we hijacked her show.
But actually, the reason we did that is because you've heard her have her show called Who's Cruising Now, right?
That's right.
Who's Cruising Now? And guess what? Elisa's cruising now. That's who.
Right. So we are here to interview Elisa with her Who's Cruising Now.
And we can't wait to ask her about her trip. Woo! It's going to be a good time, ain't it?
So we want to say hi to Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. Thank you for joining us. No, you're not on the wrong channel. This is not Sea Leg Journeys. This is Elisa's Adventures and Cruising. Just saying.
Yes.
So we're going to be interviewing her. Where is she going?
She's going to be going to Alaska.
Oh, on a cruise ship?
Yes. Her first time to Alaska.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, Alaska's fantastic.
I'll tell you, she's going to have such a great time. She doesn't even know it yet.
I know. I think it's so funny that we've hijacked her channel.
I know. What are we going to do with it now?
I don't know, but I say we bring her on in.
I think we need to get her up in here and ask her some questions. Let's play a game of, I got a bunch of questions, Elisa. A bunch of questions.
Hey, girl.
Hey, my friends. Can you see me? Ooh, you really have hijacked my channel. There we go.
That's right. So we are here to interview Elisa, like we said, but we're going to let her greet her guests in the chat, and we will come back for the interview.
Oh, hi everybody. You know, it was just a couple of weeks ago. I was super excited that I was celebrating the 500 mark on my subscribers on YouTube. And my dear friends, Robin and Chet of Sea Leg Journeys, were not here to help me celebrate. They were off cruising, but they're back and we are going to keep the good vibes going. So thank you so much for coming in. I heard them starting to say hello to people in the chat already, but I'll say hi too. So hi, Jennifer. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hey, Chad. Hi, Carnival Cosmetics. How are you guys? Good to see you. Hey, Legacia. Thanks for coming in. Happy Sunday to you. I know we saw each other on chats earlier today. Keisha's here. Hey, Keisha. Yes, we have a little switcheroo. We have a little switcheroo, but we're happy to hang out together some more.
We have got.
I think that's everybody for now.
There'll be more coming in. As they come in, we'll give you an opportunity to jump over there and say hi to them there, Lisa. But we know everybody's got a lot of questions for you about this trip. Like, for instance, how many days is it till you get on this cruise?
It is 9 days away.
9.
Leave, or 9. It's, you know how we do. We have these countdowns for our cruises. We think it's going to take forever.
Well, sometimes it does.
And now it's 9 days away.
So my question for you is, are you packed?
Sorta. I'm not as packed as I thought I would be. I did get a good amount started yesterday. There's plenty of stuff in the suitcase. I think I might have to take a few things out of the suitcase at this point. I definitely don't want to be overweight on the baggage there, and but you know me, I don't want to be cold either. So it's a balance, maybe I'll take out one of those sweatshirts and, just be planning on wearing it again if I get cold.
Well, and being from Florida, we don't know what to do except for bathing suits, tank tops, shorts, and flip-flops.
Yeah. Alaska's thrown a whole other monkey wrench into the aquarium.
Yep.
Yeah, I tell you, you might want to trade out them flip flops for a pair of waterproof shoes too, there, Lisa.
Some boots might be nice.
Okay. Yeah, it was the big debate. It's like, do I need the boots? Do I just take another pair of sneakers? What do I do? Okay, so the shoes are very much still in play. We got to figure that out.
And girls got to have her shoes.
Got to have shoe options.
That's right.
So what port are you leaving from and on what ship?
We are sailing out of Seattle. So be heading out that way on, let's see, we sail on the 25th, which is a Tuesday. So we will head out there on Monday from Orlando out to Seattle, and hopefully get there nice and early like we're planning to, and can tour Seattle for a little bit, at least for the afternoon. And then the following day board the Carnival Spirit.
Hey.
For 7 days.
So are you doing the inside passage or the outside passage?
Oh gosh, the questions.
Well, it's called an interview.
I think it's the inside passage. It's Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan.
Yeah, inside passage.
Okay.
Yeah.
But really, seriously, a lot of people, especially people from up north, I got 1,000 people got a hold of me. Chet, you got to ask Elisa this question. I go, okay, what is it? Why do you want to go on a cruise when you already live in paradise? Why? So why do you want to go on a cruise, Elisa?
Oh gosh, well, you guys know cruising is what we do.
Right.
Cruising is what we do. I wonder about, whether or not I would be such a cruiser if I didn't live in Florida, because we have access, we have so many ports here. It's pretty much a short drive to any one of them to board a ship, and just like to cruise. So just going to keep on going. Alaska definitely throws something new and different into the mix. I still love the Caribbean, and we'll still be cruising down there. But, it's nice to see something different too, something new. Switch it up a little bit.
Well,
paradise. Go ahead.
In Florida, you're so close to all the cruise ports. How do you feel about this long flight to get there?
I don't mind. Well, I say I've gone to Vegas a couple of times. I've been to California before. I don't mind a long flight, but the older you get, the more these things affect you. So I think I'll be fine. I hope it's not bad jet lag by the time we get on the cruise ship and can't do anything because we want to nap.
Their time is 3 hours different from us.
Yeah, 3 hours behind us. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But hey, I got to ask you. I know you're going to be turning 29 here in a couple of weeks, or while you're in Alaska, I do believe, going to be turning 29.
Yeah. She looks so good for 29.
I know. So
anniversary's the 29th birthday. All right.
That's right.
I celebrated a few of them myself. But when was your first cruise?
My first cruise, and I don't know if my mom is still in earshot. My first cruise was, I think, in the summer of 1986.
Wow.
1986. My parents took me on the Big Red Boat. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
The Big Red Boat. Premier Cruise Line was the cruise line, and we're from Pennsylvania originally, so we were coming down from Pennsylvania doing I don't remember what the combination was. Do you remember, Mom? It was either 3 days on the ship or 4 days on the ship, and then 3 days visiting in Orlando, and we did Disney and that kind of stuff. It was 4-3, she says. I'm at Mom's house, so she's saying it was 4-3. So there you go.
I got a postcard about that Big Red Boat in the mail one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing, huh?
I wonder who sent me that. How much do you think, or has cruising changed since 1986 till now? And if so, what's changed?
A lot, everything. What has changed? Well, first of all, the ships themselves have changed. We talked about that, and I sent you guys the postcard. Saw the ship at the time seemed big, but now I'm like, Mom, was it safe for us to be on that? It wasn't that big. It wasn't that big. And the lifeboats looking at the pictures now, we're like, oh, I felt like we would have had to row. Thank God, nothing happened.
Everybody hold a handkerchief up so the wind will blow.
Yeah, so that has changed for sure. The size of the ships, and of course the technologies that the ships. I don't know. Mom might want to pop up because she's in the background saying the whole process of even getting on the ship was different, which it was. I remember us being in the big old terminal line, and it just took a long time I know it still can take a long time in some situations to go through the whole boarding process, but it was not smooth then. It was not smooth.
Oh.
It was all paper, no computers.
Mm-hmm.
All paper, yeah. Even when we started, it was all paper. And but what about the food and the service? Do you think the food is better than now or better back then?
The food was amazing then, but what I miss, and I don't know if anybody else misses this too, I miss the whole extravagant buffets that they used to do.
Oh, yeah.
The whole buffets, all the carvings of the fruit and the butter and the cheese and the bread and all that stuff. That the midnight buffet, they used to have a midnight chocolate buffet. Those were amazing, and you would just walk around, and you couldn't eat another thing because you were full as a tick, but you walked around and took pictures and oohed and ahed and just didn't want to miss it. So the food, not that the food wasn't bad then, it was just different. It was a different experience. They really wanted you to feel like it was a luxury vacation. I still want you to feel that way now, but it was a big deal. It was a big deal.
Yeah, I remember when they used to just make the radishes into roses and put them on your plate. You know, your plate was decorated even with the carvings, like what you're talking about.
Yep. So yeah, that's a big difference. Now, you know, the big thing is for everybody to do the specialty dinings on different ships and what they have, which is nice, and I definitely do some of those, especially the sushi. I like sushi. But
specialty dining planned for your cruise to Alaska?
You know, we've been kind of still, and I don't know if it's too late at this point, but we were kind of kicking around the idea of the steakhouse. I actually don't eat steak. So I'm not as excited about that. But
they have lobster in the steakhouse.
They have, like I said, they have lots of other things on the menu. So maybe we may do the steakhouse because I don't think I can convince everybody else to do sushi with me.
I want the steak. I don't want the sushi. Come on, Lisa.
They're like, I don't know about that.
How about entertainment? Has entertainment changed over the years?
Entertainment. Well, they always had a show, right? And so it was always like a big production, a big theater, Broadway, Vegas style show, which was great. But and I wish I had it with me. I know I've talked about this before. I had a card that actually has like the list of activities that there were for the day on this premier cruise. On the big red boat, and you go to each activity and they would check it off for you, and then you totaled so many points at the end of your cruise for a prize. So that has changed.
I've forgotten all about that. You're right. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It was fun trying to collect the points, but as I was reading through the list of activities, they weren't nearly as exciting as now.
There were little classier activities back then.
Yes, that's what it was. It was a classier set of activities.
Shooting off the back of the ship.
Yeah, of course I couldn't do that, but I mean, it was basic like I don't know, maybe a shuffleboard. And it wasn't even tournaments. It was just that you went and participated, just that you went.
Yeah.
So that's definitely different.
Well, it looks like you got a lot of people here. Do you need to say hi in the chat too there?
Oh, maybe. I'm sorry if I missed people coming in. Oh, did I say hi to LF McKinley? I hope so. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Marjorie, how you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Z-Man is here. Thanks for coming in, Z. He's saying happy Father's Day. Hopefully, did I miss anybody? No. Say hi to Keisha. Carnival Cruise addicts are saying the steakhouse is totally worth it. I don't eat meat and they will make me a pasta dish. Good to know. Thank you. Yeah, I've always kind of just not avoided it, but I thought I could enjoy a meal somewhere else because I'm not going to go for the obvious steak. Hi, Stuart. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you. Hey, Jaden. Thanks so much for coming. Appreciate it.
Well, Lisa, everybody else wants to know too.
So yeah.
Is there one thing that you have to do on every cruise, like a tradition or a must do as soon as you get on the ship or sometime during that cruise?
Well, something that I always do, even though I say I'm not going to the next time, because it ends up costing a lot of money, is I buy the pictures. I stop for all the photo ops, not all of them, but a lot of them. We stop and we take the pictures, and I like looking at them. I know they're not, on the newer ships, they don't have them all on the walls anymore. They have like a pixel you can look on the computer screen, but I want to see all the options and then try and pick and choose the one that you want to take home as your souvenir. But the problem is I end up liking too many of them. And I start thinking like, well, when is the next time I'm going to be with this group of people? And when's the next time we're going to be here? Or we're going to be there? And I end up bringing them home with me.
And now a lot of ships give it to you on a flash drive. And
yeah.
I hate it when I have all these pictures and I don't want them to get bent up in the suitcase,
Right.
Especially if you're flying.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trying to protect them and get them home fun, or in one spot, one shape. You know what I'm saying? In good shape. Challenge is a challenge. My mom is in the back saying the art gallery. We like to go to the art auction. Yeah. I like going for the free champagne.
Me too.
Yes. So I'm always going, and if I'm with her, I say, "Give me that. You're not going to finish it."
So do you ever fake bid?
No, I've only done like the like when they have some kind of drawing and you kind of put your. I feel like it might be just my luck that I start talking and my paddle's still up. I'm like, sold. Well, no.
$18,000 for $1.
So some of the ones that are going to go for thousands of dollars or whatever. I can have fun in the beginning when they say that 25, 50, whatever. Sure, I'm not getting that for that amount, so I go for it then. But then I have to put it down.
Yeah, if it gets past the yard sale prices, I'm out.
Yeah.
I can't get a yard sale for that. I'm out, man.
Exactly. Thanks, Will G.
Well, do you have a favorite type of cruise cabin that you like? And are you in that kind of cabin this time?
I like an ocean view cabin. I like the porthole cabins. To me, it's not that I don't like a balcony, but if you're kind of figuring out the pricing, and especially if I'm sailing solo, the price of that balcony, paying the full. I'm happy with an ocean view. So that actually is my preferred. Oh my gosh, my mom is booing me in the back. She's heckling me.
What?
She's like, I taught you better than that. Which leads in, you get a squeaky, Mom. Which leads into the next part. So my mom is coming on this cruise to Alaska, and she was not willing to have the ocean view that I had originally booked. So we have upgraded
To a suite?
to a balcony. No, not to a suite, but to a balcony, so that hopefully we can, get some great views as we sail on by or sail into the, into the fjord.
Mm-hmm.
We should be able to see some things, hopefully some really great views. But the problem with this cabin, or potential problems with this cabin, is that I waited too long on making that decision to upgrade, and so it is a partially obstructed view. So I don't have any idea of how partial that obstruction is.
Probably just a life.
If I'm gonna be able to see this.
Yeah.
No, it'll be better than that. It won't be bad.
So,
and you'll enjoy your balcony when you are in the fjord, instead of standing up on the deck trying to fight for a space to stand against the rail. You guys can sit on your balcony and be comfortable.
yeah.
And it probably is a lifeboat that hangs low.
Yeah.
Are you coming up for this?
So what's mom's comment in the background? We must tell.
Yeah, she's just she's basically saying, we need that balcony.
Yeah, in Alaska,
She plans on using it and sitting out there. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need that out.
Go ahead. No, she's planning on using it.
Well, not only that, at least you can go out on the balcony and see the temperature is for today when you're trying to get dressed to be out today.
That's right.
That is true. So I'm sure it'll be great. My only concern was, and maybe it'll be it'll be a surprise either way. Hopefully it's a pleasant surprise, but it'll be a surprise when we get there and do the little cabin tour and see how much of a view we have.
You're definitely going to want the view. It's going to be good. I always tell, if you're going to Alaska, get a balcony and get a tripod for your camera or your phone and some binoculars. These are things we don't care about in the Caribbean. I'd rather have an interior room in the Caribbean. I don't need binoculars in the Caribbean. I don't need the tripod that much in the Caribbean. But in Alaska, get those three things, Elisa, right there.
All right. I think we're good. I think we're in good shape now. We're in good shape. We've got those things.
I think we had a couple more people jump into the chat.
Yes, we did.
Hi, Maritza. How are you? Thanks so much for coming. Appreciate it. Do you guys know Maritza? Saying hey from Sea Leg Journeys. Keisha saying hey. Hey, Katina Smith. How are you? Thanks so much. Did you leave Edna and crew still hanging out in Paradise Beach? we were in the chat together earlier. That's why you need a cruise buddy to cut costs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes, but sometimes no. But Mom said we need a balcony, so of course, hint. Oh, that's different, Keisha. If you're hinting, that is totally different. We'll talk soon.
Oh, she would be a great cruise buddy.
Yes, Keisha. We actually are going to get to hang out together on the Meet and I group cruise in July, so we can talk about it then.
I would be her cruise buddy if I needed a cruise buddy. That's for sure.
Yeah, three of us in the cabin would be great.
Yeah, just like you ain't leaving me.
Come on, Lisa. 4 ain't a crowd in our ship.
Let's go.
I mean, after all, I was willing to go in a cabin of 4 with Bill, Z-Man, and Scott. So
yeah, I think that would have been a whole other thing. That'd have been a thing. B blew the whistle and now I'm gone from Paradise Beach. Okay.
All right. Okay, if you ran into somebody, and I'm sure you do, somebody's thinking about going on their first cruise but hasn't yet, what advice would you give them?
Ooh.
That's a big question.
That's a
That
big
is
question.
That's a good question. I tend to ask people if they are using a travel agent or if they're trying to book it themselves for the first time. And one of the things I like to tell people, I'm not a travel agent, so this is not a plug for me, guys, but know lots of travel agents, and they're great and they're so knowledgeable, and they know, especially the ones who I don't want to say specialize in cruising, but enjoy cruising themselves too, just have so much information and so much knowledge because they've put it to good use already. You know what I mean? So my thing is always suggesting that you use a travel agent and reminding people that a travel agent is not going to cost you more money. A travel agent potentially is going to save you a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of aggravation, and just help you plan the best vacation ever. Even if you like, I know Carnival has the what do they call them? The cruise planner, but you really do need help that first time. Yeah, I know we're all sort of tech savvy and we all can get online and make purchases and stuff, but you don't realize the difference between one cabin from the other. You don't realize, what you need for document wise to travel with, just a ton of information that they can help you have from the beginning, so you're not caught off guard and definitely not missing out once you make it on the ship.
And
so that's what I like to tell
another great thing about a travel agent is that if you run into difficulties with your booking, they're there to help resolve it for you, and the stress of trying to fix it, Yeah,
and they can give you a lot of tips too, like especially if you're going to fly like you're doing, flying to Seattle. They can help you with flights. They can help you with the hotel, transfers. A lot of people get to a place where they're going and don't know how to get to the ship the next day.
Yes.
They don't know about transfers. Sometimes you need a travel agent to explain that whole process to you and help you out that way.
We've heard so many people fly into Orlando and not know how to get to Port Canaveral.
I was going to say that. Yes. I was going to say even further than that. People who've either flown into Orlando and think, well, I could just get to Miami.
Yeah.
No problem. Well, you can, but it's a bit of a drive. Vice versa. You fly into Miami and think, that you're going to be able to just pop into Disney World for the day before for something to do, and that is not. I don't suggest it.
No.
Even flying into Fort Lauderdale to try to get a ship.
So
or flying into Miami and trying to get a ship in Fort Lauderdale. They sound like they're really close together.
Is very, very helpful, and like.
Oops, we had a sound glitch.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you now.
Okay. I think I had a message pop up that's interrupting us.
Oh, darn those people trying to talk to me when I'm doing something else.
And I think it's an email, so it can wait.
Keisha has a good comment in the chat.
About the sweet life.
Mm-hmm.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier.
The more the merrier. Book it, Keisha, book it. That was always my thinking, that TAs charge for services. Now that I know they don't. Yeah. Now, it's like anything else in life, right? Like if you want to use your American Express Platinum services, blah, 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 that's different. I'm talking about your everyday travel agent, and a lot of people that we know, even just from being online here, being on YouTube, we've met so many travel agents. I know you guys work with Ocean to Ocean a lot, Team Reach Travels, and there's so many. Me and I, so many people who are booking vacations and cruises. Their costs are recouped from the company that they booked with. So if they booked with Carnival, they're getting basically a commission from that. If they book or you booked through them on Royal, same thing. There's no extra charge to you from utilizing their services as a travel agent. So yeah, it's essentially, it's not free, but it's free to you.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of times they have special deals that the cruise lines have given agents.
Yes.
Aren't given to everybody else.
Right. They're not going to show up on those deals that you get in the email, or even when, Carnival, I'm just saying Carnival because they seem to send the most emails with the specials or the low deposit specials and that kind of thing, which are great. But that still may not be the ultimate price for that cruise, for that sailing. So
yes,
the travel agents are going to have extra information that we don't have access to. So I say use them.
That's right.
So this is your first time to Alaska, right?
It's my first time to Alaska.
But it's not your first experience with cold weather, though.
It's not, but I have to say, I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but the last time I still say home. That's still my home. Last time I was home over Christmas, I was freezing. I was freezing. What they say about your blood thinning out the longer you're away from that cold is true. All I wanted to do was sit next to the heat vent or the radiator, whoever house I was at. My best friends have a wood pellet stove. I love that stove. I was all up under it.
When you chose to go to Alaska, why did you choose the month of June?
Honestly, I think I mentioned it before. I sometimes travel with my cousins, and my cousin is a school teacher, so she likes to cruise over the summer. Obviously, they're on break, and so we had talked about Alaska before, but they booked that trip and was like, "Do you want to go on that one?" Like, yeah. So I was joining in on that one, which is going to be fine, which would be, totally fun. But it just happens to be my birthday week. Oh, so I will celebrate my birthday while I'm on the cruise to Alaska.
Right, that's awesome.
So that is definitely a different way to celebrate for me.
If you had not have tagged along with them, would you still be picking the month of June?
I don't know, honestly. I kind of want to. I think it's a little bit early to see the salmon, right? I want to see this. I want to see the salmon run. And I think the last time we talked, you were telling me about the drunk mama bear.
Yeah, yeah, because the wildlife is just starting to come out in June.
Mm-hmm.
And the cruise time frame for Alaska is really short. Right. Yeah. Compared to us here in the Caribbean, well, we have cruises all year round. You can go in the Caribbean all year round. And their time frame for Alaska is much shorter.
Yeah, I kept looking for that February Alaska cruise discount, but it ain't happening.
You can go to Alaska in February if you want. You might be there a while.
Yeah, can't go on a cruise ship though.
You might get stuck and look for some weather. So I don't know. So, I guess May is a little bit early, but probably I like to go before it's the high season, where nothing against children. That's great family vacations, but sometimes you just want to chill out. You want to not have that. So I don't know if I would have gone in June, but I don't know if I would have waited until August either for that reason, because kids are still out of school.
Yes, that's right.
You want to catch up with your chat?
Wait, I see somebody else coming. I see other Tanisha come in. Hey, Tanisha, I'm losing the chats, but thank you so much. If I didn't already say hi. Who else? Down. Thank you guys so much. I hope this is good. There's Tanisha. I was going to put her up there. Hey. Keisha saying hi to Tanisha. It's controversial cruising. Hey, Scott, Chet, Robin. How are you? How are you? We were talking about you a little bit earlier. I hope you guys are having fun at 1 year Margaritaville at Sea Cruise. Thanks for popping in. Carnival Cruise Addict saying, Scott! He's yelling right back, CCA! Let me scroll down, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Etta's here. Evolving with Etta is here. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Yes, Etta, look at friends. They want to chat. Hope your weekend was good. Did I miss anybody? I hope not. Scroll down here, scroll down. Bill went to Paradise Beach. I stayed on the ship, Scott says. Well, I don't know how that all ended up. That might have been safer.
Depends on if Edna and V went with him.
Oh, they definitely were there. They definitely were there. Everybody saying hi to each other. Oops, another one of those messages popping up. I don't know how to turn those off when you're talking to your friends. Edna and V were there. Yes, I know they were there. I know they were there. And meeting all kinds of new friends.
Oh, sure. And
yes.
back.
Katina says, yes, Scott, you are a lot safer on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure.
He's going to be the only one able to tell the story of what happened after. First of all, I don't know what time the all aboard time was. Wait, Cozumel's behind, right? I think they're like an hour behind.
Yes, an hour behind us. Yeah,
hours behind us. So they've got time. Hopefully, everybody makes it back. Oh, here's Warmstrong. Bill says, I made it back to the ship. Yay!
I hope Mr. Bill made it back with Bill.
That's good. That's good. Okay, we got a couple of our friends accounted for. Now we just got to hear from Veronica and Edna.
I think Bill's name while he was at the beach today was Sir William. I think it was Sir William today, according to his beach fair I saw.
Oh, very nice. Very
awesome.
Nice.
Right,
that's a nice welcome.
He got knighted overnight. Okay.
Bill, you guys all right? Oh, funny. All right, I think that was everybody.
I think you got one more from Keisha.
Keisha, Bill's last screenshot. No, I'm not putting that up.
Almost got
you. Edna was trying to be modest. Nap time for Bill, drink time for Scott. Funny.
Well, we're glad Bill made it back to the ship.
Yes.
Yes.
Edna and V will be right there. Yeah. What kind of vlogging equipment are you taking with you? Because I know you have something special you're taking with you. Tell us about that too.
Oh, what am I taking special with me? Oh my gosh, what am I taking special? No, I do most of my vlogging on my. Oh yeah. I do most of my vlogging on my phone, on my great. And then we were talking about binoculars. So yeah. I usually have binoculars. You say you don't necessarily them in the Caribbean, but I have a pair that I always take anyway, just because I like to see the ships when there's multiple ships out there, like stacked up.
Yes.
waiting to come into port. But for Alaska, I wanted to be able to zoom in, and capture it, hopefully, on the phone. So I have a pair of binoculars that I found on Amazon. What did we do before Amazon?
I don't know.
What did we do?
Went to Walmart.
What did we do? I got found them on. So these binoculars have an attachment that you put on them, and that you can also hook it to the phone so that you're able to zoom in and record. So I hope I did try it out already. It was a little bit tricky, so I'm hoping that when I'm actually stationary, maybe when I'm on the balcony, Mom, I can get some close-ups of something out there.
Well, I've never heard of that.
I saw her demo of it, and I saw Scott. I think Scott turned you on to that, if I remember right. And
yes, Scott said he has them too. No, I didn't know. I just was like scrolling along on Amazon and saw them. But turns out we have the same one. So I hope they work.
You'll have to tell us how they come out.
Yes, hopefully I will be able to show you that all is well.
yeah. Do you have anything other than that? Are you just taking that's it? Your phone? That's your vlogging?
Yeah, that's the main thing that I vlog on. I have a little, it's not a GoPro, but a action style camera that I have been taking. So I'll take that as well. And I actually pulled out of the drawer one of my old cameras. I was like, oh, this thing has an SD card in it.
Wow.
Maybe I want to take that as a backup. I feel like Alaska is like, I know you guys have been multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
We're not mad. we're not jealous. But I feel like it's a once in a lifetime thing. So I want to make sure that I can capture as much as I can in case this is a one and done for me.
Most people that go, they're like, I want to go again. So you don't want to go the following year immediately following, but a couple of years later, yeah, absolutely.
You might want to go again. I'm sorry, what are you saying, Mom? I got one backup camera. Oh, Mom says she's got a backup camera too.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we highly recommend you have at least two things.
Yes.
So, what is the excursion you're looking forward to the most?
Yeah, good question.
The most. Let me see if I can call it the right name.
Tell us about your excursions. Tell us what they are.
My handy dandy phone, because we have the app on there. My excursions, I'm booked on 3. I am going on a Mendenhall Glacier tour, which I think there are lots of trails, I think. So I'll be not doing the super hiker trail. It's a hike.
It's a hike down to the bottom. And you get down there, you can get some great pictures in front of the waterfall, but you can still see them from up at the top. With those binoculars, you should be able to get some great footage.
Okay. So we'll do that because Mom's not. She's going on the tour, but she's not hiking. She already told me no.
Yeah, you don't have to. The hiking is the only thing is if you're going to hike down, do it first. Don't tour the museum. Yeah. Do the hiking.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you'll miss.
So you have enough time. Okay. Good tip. So Mom will head to the visitor center. I will head on my little hike, the short one, and see what I can see there and head on back. Then we're doing, and these are not necessarily in order because I don't remember the cities, but we're in Skagway, I think that is. We're doing the Saxman Native Village tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so that should be really cool. And I don't know anything about the totem poles, and so I'm really curious about that. I'm kind of a museum girl, so that's up my alley. And I think they do I don't know, some kind of visitors welcome or performance.
Fascinating. The totem pole history is fascinating. You're going to love that.
Cool. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. And then the one that I think is going to be the most exciting, hopefully I don't check it out, is the Klondike Summit suspension bridge.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ain't never done that one.
Never done that one. Well, I'm gonna give it a whirl. Mom's in the back saying I might have to take out extra insurance. So mom is going on the White Pass train to do that, and that I know that's beautiful. I've watched lots of vlogs on that, and I know it's great. But I thought I want to try something a little different, and it looks like the views that you'll be able to see of the river under, that the bridge is over, and just the scenery around. I just want to try it. So that's what we got planned.
That's some good plans right there. Very good. Can't wait to see your videos and vlogs when you come back from that, especially that suspension bridge.
Yeah. Well, you got a little busy there for a minute.
What's that? Yeah, I see folks coming in, so I want to say hi. Tanisha is asking, how are the babies, Robin and Chet?
Oh, spoiled as always. One on my lap right now.
Hey, Pumpkin and Bobbing with Etta. Carnival Cruise Addicts. I know I said hey again already, but they're just speaking to everybody, which is awesome. Thank you very much. Fred, hey Fred, how you doing? Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it. And Miss Shireen Arif, how are you? This is, for those who don't know and are following me and I, this is Anwar's mom. Whoop, if I get the bright chat up. But thank you so much for coming in. Yes, we're talking about Alaska. So I hope to, like Chet is saying, be able to capture lots of stuff and show you guys. Hopefully all goes well on these crazy tours we're talking about. It's not really letting me put chats up right now, so I'm going to quit while I'm ahead there. But thanks, everybody, for coming. I see everybody saying hi to Orange Cone Vlog. So hi, Ross. Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good today. If I missed anybody, I'm so sorry. It's not on purpose. I just don't want to click one too many things and then not be able to get back to the conversation. They work so well. You need a third. Oh, Scott's saying about the binoculars. They work so well, but you need a third hand. Yeah, that's what I was finding. It was a little tricky. It was a little bit of a balancing act. So. Yeah, I need to at least be stationary so that I can maybe prop them up or something. I don't know, but yeah, like that.
Okay, Lisa, do you have any expectations on this cruise? Is there something to say, I expect to see this, I expect to do that, I expect to feel this, hear that, smell that? What are your expectations?
Well, everybody talks about how clear and crisp the air is. Mm-hmm. So I hope that I really do feel that, so I can know what they're talking about on that. I want to see a moose. Again, I know I've mentioned that, I want to see wildlife, but I don't want the wildlife to see me. I want the bear take any notice of me. I want the moose thinking about charging. No. I want to see them and let them go about their day. But hopefully be able to get a picture or two. So that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to. Something that I was hoping that we can find maybe in Juneau. And this is just because I've been watching so many vlogs, not only for cruisers, but people who live in Alaska. A lot of people go to these, and this might be more interior, but they go to these coffee huts, which are basically like little drive-up standalone huts that are coffee shops. So not the big coffee shops where everybody goes and sits and soaks up some internet, but it's like a little drive through or walk up or whatever, that you can go and get all these specialty coffees. I don't drink coffee, but I'm fascinated by the little hut. It's kind of like the old school photo booth, photo mat. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There was a whole world going on in that little booth. So I'm kind of fascinated.
No, I don't think we saw them, but we weren't looking for them either.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see them.
We saw the moose.
We saw
You
them.
saw the moose?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Your mom is gonna. If your mom watches really close on the train, she should see a lot of wildlife.
She said, oh, okay.
Bear, moose.
Yeah, we saw when we were on that train. We saw the bear sitting right by the side of the railroad track.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You could have reached out the window and touched him. He was
Don't do that. Don't do that part. Don't do that part.
Well, I did, and nothing seemed to happen.
Oh, no.
Her mom don't do that part.
I stuck my leg out the window.
Like, ah!
Yeah, you'll see some critters up there. If you're watching in the water too, I'll give you another tip there, Lisa. You'll see the otters swimming by. I don't mean one or two. I mean like 50 or 100.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if they traveled together like that.
Yeah, especially at the beginning of the fjord. So the day that you're going into the fjord, make sure that you're up early because they'll get there early, and then you'll wake up and you'll be like, wow, we're in the middle of the fjord. What happened? And you missed the entrance. The entrance is a lot of wildlife because the fjord water is so calm. A lot of them don't go all the way up into the fjord.
And if you listen careful, it's so quiet in Alaska, you'll be able to hear them go beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep. They'll be making little squeaky noises.
Uh-huh.
Little squeaky noises. Okay, well, we'll be listening out for the otter.
We're giving you some more expectations, Lisa. I want to build your expectations.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited. I kind of I've been watching so many vlogs, right? And you because you want to know and you want to prepare, but it's almost like I can't watch another thing right now. Like I need to just get my bag packed and go and be ready to see what I see, you know?
Yeah, you can overload it with a film.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna prepare you something else too. The atmosphere of the ship. What are you expecting of that on the ship in general? You know, when you get on a Carnival ship in the
everybody
Caribbean,
has been saying that it's definitely a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying it's definitely a different vibe and more casual, more laid back. So I am expecting it to be quieter, which is not necessarily not a bad thing. It's just going to be different. I am curious though, and you guys could tell me because I think we talked about this before about the like dressing up for dinner. I like to dress up for dinner.
Me too.
But I don't know if that's really a thing on the Alaska cruise.
Yeah,
if everybody is so casual that it's like just throw on a sweatshirt and head to go.
No, they still dress up for dinner.
I'm sorry, I think
they dress up for dinner just as much as they would on any other cruise.
Yeah, the only thing that holds people back from more, I think, is luggage issues because they want to bring their jacket and their waterproof shoes and boots. So that kind of takes up the dress coat thing for some people. But we like to dress up anyway.
Yeah.
But girls, our dresses are smaller. We can fit them in a suitcase, you know. Well, we're going to look on your chat, so you go ahead.
Yeah. Let me do that. I know I said hello, but I couldn't get the chat up there earlier. So hi again. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, Orange Cone Vlog. I know I said hi. I hope you're feeling good today. I saw people speaking to YFC, your favorite couple, so I was looking for them. Thank you so much for coming. If you're still here, I hope so. Ross put up some moose. Thanks. Yeah, no up close with Bullwinkle experiences, Keisha. That's okay. The huts are only interior in Arctic Alaska. Oh, all right. Well, that saves me an Uber ride or something. We'll try to find one. Thanks, Ross. That's funny. Who else is here? We know that there's a Walmart in Juneau. I'm hoping that I don't have to go, but at the same time, kind of curious.
Yeah.
Kind of curious. What do they have different in their Walmart that we don't have here at home? The excursions sound nice and promising. Thanks, Keisha. Marjorie's telling YFC you got some new subscribers today.
Oh.
That's nice. I'm not used to Chet being so quiet.
Who said that?
Carnival Cruise Addicts.
Oh.
He's speaking loudly today, Keisha says. They've got all kinds of questions. I think I skipped down again. Sorry, you guys, but just trying to get through the chat. Katina says, "Oh wow." Not sure what the "oh wow" was for, but thanks, Katina. You know what? It's probably going to be easier if I do this on the phone rather than trying to scroll down because I'm missing people. Lori Barber's here. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Thanks so much for coming in to see your friends and fellow cruisers. Lori saying hi to SLJ. I think we got down to the bottom again. Wear the boots, pack the sneakers. Okay, from Lori.
Yeah.
Whoa, Lori, my mom says, oh.
Yeah. Because your boots take up more room than your sneakers.
Yes.
So wear your boots.
Yeah, I think we were thinking we were ditching the boots. I think we were going to let that be the item that got cut. So, no.
Well, it depends on what kind of boots we're talking about. If we're
waterproof,
we're talking hiking boots that are going to keep your feet dry, that you can walk a long time in. Mm-hmm. Or are we talking about boots that are just cute boots to wear with a cute dress?
I think we were talking more of the cute boots.
Well, the cute boots need to stay home.
Girl code, Robin. We want the cute boots.
Waterproof boots. Don't worry about nobody. Guys ain't looking at your feet. Ladies, guys ain't looking at your feet. Get some waterproof
says
boots.
The happily married man. I don't know. Somebody might be looking at my boots.
I cannot tell you what shoes you had on Thursday night, Lisa. I have no idea what shoes you were wearing. I just remember your pretty face.
What kind of shoes was I wearing?
I have no idea.
That's okay.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh,
we have
right. No, they give good hugs, you guys.
We have one more question for you, and this is the most important question of the entire show.
Yes, last question of the interview is always the most important. So we need a serious answer here, okay?
Do we need a drum roll?
How are you going to sneak us onto that ship with you? How are you going to do it? We want to know. After the show, we're driving to your house.
I would love it. I would love it. I mean, I think, again, the last time we talked, we were talking about Alaska. You were talking about maybe you were going on a glacier tour and you were going to crab walk. You didn't care how you were getting across there. You might have to do that. Get past.
She's saying we're going to have to crab walk onto the ship.
I might have to just talk to somebody and let you crab walk on by till you get on.
That's a good plan.
That's a good plan. I mean, my backup, that's just an idea. But we met the other night, and look what I got, you guys. So I might have to take Chet Leg Journeys with me, literally, on the ship.
Yes. Oh, yes. Take us with you and take pictures of us with you. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I love that idea.
I'll send you a postcard from Florida if you do that.
That's right. We got to keep those postcards coming.
That's right. Well, thank you for letting us interview you.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you guys so much for doing this. This was super fun. And thanks for all the help and encouragement and all that as I've been going along here on my YouTube journey. And I was not disappointed that you guys were off cruising when I was talking about doing the celebration, I was super excited that you were going to talk to me when you got back. So thank you for doing this. I think it was a lot of fun. I hope everybody that was hanging out with us enjoyed it too. And we can talk again.
Yes.
Again and again.
Again and again. Can't wait to see your vlogs from Alaska.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear your perspective.
Yeah. I can't wait either. I think it's, like I said, it's going to be fun. The added bonus for me is that my mom decided, she wants to come because that's someplace that she always wanted to go. And so it's going to be extra cool to, it's been a long time since we've done a vacation, just the two of us. So it's going to, you guys don't know, but Robin and Chet got to meet my mom a little bit, and it's the same in person. We're just cracking each other up. So it'll be good. It'll be good. So thank you very much, and thank everybody for coming in. We really appreciate it. Yep, on the big red boat, Lori is saying.
That's right. Yep.
That hour went speedy quick. It did, Keisha. It really did. That was fast.
Yes, it did.
That was fast. That was fast, but super fun. So thank you guys. I'll let you say it. We'll see everybody later.
Since
Elisa go for it.
Her show, we'll see you around the channel.
We'll see you around the channel.
We'll see you around the channel. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much.